Ever miss the time playing these old PlayStation games? Don't know how to play them without PlayStation? The very normal is I will teach you how to play PlayStation. First off, open your EPSXE folder. Right here. You'll notice that there is a plugin folder just for the plugins. The plugins are needed so that we can play the EPSXE application and run the games smoothly. As you can see, it's empty at the moment, so we'll just minimize it right here and look for the plugins necessary. Next, go to dbrnerd.com, this site. Next up, go to this part, the PSX GPU plugins, and download whichever plugin is suitable to your OS. For this tutorial, we'll download the OpenGL2 PCX GPU. Here, click, and there we go. Don't worry about the size as it is very small and it's on a zip file. So do remember to have a WinZip or WinRAR to open the file. Next up is the PCSU SPU plugins. Here we'll download the EOPS Dizon PCX SPU. Click here. There we go, quite fast. Next up, we look for the BIOS. Next up, we look for the BIOS of the EPSXE, or the one that is responsible for running the game and the memory cards. Just type in Google SETH 1001.bin. You can see there's a lot of sites that has it. Let's try this one. There we go. And we download. Might take a little long since the bin is quite large, even though it's just bytes. Anyway, after that, let's close the application. Let's close Firefox for now. And there we go. We got the GPU, the SPU, and the bin. First, an explanation of what they do. The GPU feed OpenGL is the one responsible for the game graphics. The SPU or POPs sound driver is for the sound, while the bin is for the memory and the games. And this is the part where you put them in the correct folders for the game to run properly. Here, in order, sound, graphics, bin. That bin should be put in the BIOS, like so. There we go, we have it. Next up, we open this tool. There we go. We both transfer these two folders into the plugin folders. There we go, all set. Okay, go back, close all of this, and let's run EPSXP and go to configuration. For any of you not who's kind of lazy and want a quick way of just setting it up just for the wizard guard, but I suggest doing it manually, so you can go to your own preferences. Here, put it in video, then you'll see that it'll automatically redirect itself to the graphics plugin, which is what we downloaded. You can test it if it's good. There we go, it's running properly. You can also configure it here if you want to full screen or the window, resolutions, the amount of the FPS of it, and a lot more. Let's click on OK. Then OK. Exit the sound. There we can again pick from any of the choices. There's already built in for the sound, but I suggested that we use the downloaded one since it's much better. There you go, okay. Okay. Then lastly BIOS. Just select here. You'll open the BIOS folder and click on you'll see the .bin that you've downloaded. Click on that, then open, then okay. Now let's test it out. Oh, do remember that you need to download a game file for using it. So be wary of that, or just use a PlayStation CD if possible. For PlayStation CDs, run CD-ROM. If you downloaded the game file, run ISO. There we go. Let's go up here. Oops. There we go. Let's try playing Crash Bandicoot. You know, some of you have known of this game. As you can see, it's running perfectly. See, the graphics quite nice. Anyway, that concludes our lesson. So, what did you learn? So, what have we learned today? We learned that to be able to play the games, we need certain plugins to be reassigned to the application, such as a graphic plugin or GPU, which is needed for the game graphics, a sound plugin or SPU, which is needed for the sounds, and a BIOS for the game's memory functions, and the memory card, which is available in the game. Anyway, for more information about setting up EPSXP in running PlayStation games, just go to this website at yahoo.com/how_epsxp-run/PlayStation games.html. Anyway, this is Tintech Dizon again, and thank you for And thank you for your time.